until now unpopular game or unpopular sports, rowing. I'm very much delighted to have with me Khalid Tariq, Maher, Asim Maher. Khalid and Asim, first, thank you very much for being with us and happy Ramadan to both of you. When I saw all those medals and the certificates of appreciation and things like that, you know, I feel that it's going to be a special episode speaking about achievements and about dreams to be fulfilled, inshallah, as you are all that young. You are all under 23.
Yeah.
So let's start with you, Khalid, and tell me how you've started to practice rowing.
I'm Khalid Tariq, 21 years old. I started rowing in 2008. I've been a water polo player in Ahli Club, but rowing attracted my view, so I thought a lot about it. Then I started in our contractors rowing club, and then the journey started.
Okay, Asim?
My brother used to play in our contractors club, so I followed his way, and I played rowing, and it attracted me, and I've been rowing since then.
Attracting me, you know, this is the thing which was repeated in your answers. Why? I mean, it's not a popular game. I know, I mean, it's not football, it's not basketball, it's not tennis. Why?
I started watching them from Ahli Club in Nile, and then my uncles, both of them were playing rowing in Egyptian rowing club and the Army rowing club. They helped me in making my decision to start my rowing journey, and started in 2008 until then.
Was it the same?
No, I used to follow my brother, and when I started rowing, I couldn't quit since then. But I can't. I can't.
Why you want to quit?
I want to live my life like everyone else.
For instance, or for example, how many times do you go to practice?
Every day. Every day we wake up at 5 a.m.
5 a.m. to go and to practice?
Yes.
Isn't it that tough?
Yes,
very tough. Very tough.
And for how many hours per day?
About 2 hours, 3 hours.
It depends.
Every day, and we have training also after at 4 p.m. after the college. We go to our rowing
Which
club.
college?
Faculty of Engineering, Cairo
Engineering,
University.
and you?
Faculty of Engineering, Cairo University.
Okay, meaning that you know well how to organize your time and to find some time for studying and some time for practicing and social life, of course.
Yeah.
Anyhow, when was the very first time you've had a participation, or you have had in mind that you should go to international or national championships to start to, I should say, present your talent?
In 2012, I started thinking about participation in the international championships. But unfortunately, before the African Championship, I've been injured in my lower back.
Wow.
It was so tough.
But all these medals, they're all national?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Since when?
Since 2010. Me for 2010.
And you?
Me 2009.
Okay. Then you were included into the national team or no?
And in 2014, I've been included in the under 23 national team till the end of the year. Now I'm not in the national team.
And speaking about the national championships, and I mean, the way you practice before participating, I mean, is it different? I mean, you do something else, or you intensify or increase your hours of training whenever you are going to participate in an event?
Yeah, we increase our training time, and we start managing our time and food, since both of us are.
Food? You mean you are on a special diet?
Yes.
Yeah, lightweight
We are
rowers.
lightweight rowers. We have to be under 70 kilograms. So we have to manage our food and how we eat and what we eat and when we eat it.
And do you have a specialist to be with you on that?
Yes,
or you are doing this on your own?
Sometimes we are with a specialist, and sometimes we are on our own.
And regarding the national team, of course, you do have trainers or coaches. Do you have some instructions all the time regarding this?
Yeah, there is a foreigner manager.
A foreign coach?
Yeah,
from?
For the national team from Ukraine. Yeah, and he started managing the national team last year, I think.
And have you found it different when you are under the coaching body of Egyptians or foreigners?
It depends.
Uh-huh. What do you prefer?
I prefer Egyptian coach.
Uh-huh. And you?
Egyptian.
Would you tell me when and how you have taken all these medals, both of you?
That's the result of hard working and managing time. I feel proud every time I look at them.
I see gold here.
Yeah, a lot of gold, 7 gold medals for me.
For me, 5 gold medals.
Yeah, that's
I think we are watching here some of the footages.
Yeah, that's me, the first one in the video. The one wearing black. That was warming up before one of our trainings in Alexandria, before the national championship.
About you, Asim?
What is it?
You were here? I mean,
No,
you were one
no,
of those?
No, I wasn't one of those.
Okay. Is it different to train in Alexandria?
Yeah, there's...
The weather is very different there, and the water, and there is a lake, here it's a Nile, in Cairo it's a Nile, there is a lake. So
Which is harder? Which is more difficult?
Nile. It's so hard.
It's heavier.
Yeah. There's a water flow.
Wow, this is you?
Yeah, the first one wearing black.
And the third one is wearing the Arab contractor.
Yeah, and the fourth one also is wearing the Arab contractor's spandex.
Well, by the way, this is the certificate of appreciation, and this was in the year 2010, or the season 2010-2011, and it was signed by the then CEO, Engineer Ibrahim Mahlab, now our Prime Minister.
Yeah.
Wow. By the way, whenever you are giving us this certificate of appreciation to show 2010-2011, I think that this is a season which would never be forgotten. Because what was the story after the 25th of January?
We have been suffering. We stopped training for about 2 months or 3 months. The club was closed, and also the sports in Egypt was also stopped.
Yeah, Asim, do you agree that any political turmoil would affect the sports field in general?
It affected us very much. We couldn't train because we couldn't know, like.
I mean, was it in fears that some chaotic situations would take place, or that your family prevented you from going there, or what? Yeah.
And someone threw a dog on me.
What?
Yeah, we were in the same boat.
We were in the same boat, and someone just.
What the hell is that? What the hell you were talking about, guys? Yeah.
We're seeing the dog dying in front of us, but we can't do anything. We can't help.
All of you are joining Al Muqawnoon Al Arab, or the Arab Contractors Sporting Club.
Yes.
But you told me first that you were in Al Ahli. How have you moved? I mean,
water polo.
I've been playing water polo first.
Yeah.
And what about the federation? I mean, do you have any problems practicing the sport? I mean, do you have some questions, some problems that should be solved? Do you want to participate in international championships? Just let me know. I wanna know your dreams, your hopes. What do you want for tomorrow?
We have been dreaming to participate in rowing, in the Olympics of rowing. It's
but the federation wouldn't let us.
Why?
We don't know why.
Who was speaking on behalf of you? I mean, is it you or your trainers or your coaches?
Take care of seniors. Since the Olympic Games is for seniors. And,
meaning that you are going to participate, but just
later on.
Yes,
we're still
under
21 years old.
There are 23 Olympics, but we don't join.
I want to show this to our viewers. I don't know if we can. Yes, we can say this. See this, the certificate of appreciation for Khalid Farouk Saleh Saeed. As he participated in all the sports activities in the season 2010-2011, and this is a certificate to say so, and it was signed by the then CEO of the Arab Contractors, Engineer Ibrahim Mahlab, now of course our Prime Minister. I would be so proud of that, by the way. Whenever it comes to the Olympics, I mean, do you go on the internet sites to see how the champions are practicing rowing, and do you have models or do you have examples, somebody whom you want to be like?
Yeah, we check every day World Rowing site, the site of the International Rowing Federation, to check the news about the international rowers. Now we are checking the results of the Rowing World Cup held in Lucerne, in Switzerland.
Is it currently taking place?
Yeah, currently taking place there.
About you?
I like to watch videos to learn from them. And I have a model, it's called James Cracknell. I feel like his personality is like me. In rowing, he rows like me.
I mean, every and each player has a special technique or way, and you would differentiate between this and that?
Every country has a special technique and style.
Every country?
Yeah. It differs from one country to another.
Okay, would you please forgive my ignorance and tell me what's the difference between Egypt and Switzerland, for example? I mean, is it different according to the water itself? I mean, is it a river or a sea? Is it nature? Is it temperature?
The catch of the ore in the water, the drive. Each coach has a certain vision, and he teaches it to his rowers. So we follow our coach, and they follow their coach.
As far as I know, that you can row individual, it's on your own, and in teams.
Yeah.
Which is more difficult?
It differs from one kind of rowing to another. There is scull rowing in which you hold two oars in your hands, and there is sweep rowing in which you hold one oar in your hand, as we saw in the video. I was in from a couple of minutes. So it differs. Of course, you can row individually in case you are rowing single scull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And about you, Asim?
I feel that as a team it's more difficult. You have to rely and depend on your teammate and to make sure that he won't let you down. And
this was my coming question. Whenever you are included into a team and there is one of the team who is not that much good,
you lose.
You will lose.
You lose.
Yeah.
Only one.
We can row in eight rowing boat, in which everyone should follow the striker, the number one in the boat. Everyone should follow him.
And if there is only one among the 8 who is not doing well, you may lose.
Yeah.
If he's not rowing with him in the water exactly like him, you will lose.
The water won't move properly. With not a maximum
Again,
speed.
Khaled, please. What? The water won't move properly.
The boat won't move properly. Yeah, the balance.
The balance of the boat is very narrow, so you have to maintain the balance.
Do you have surprises, guys, when you are in the water? I mean, for example, what was the most significant or the most strange situation you've faced during rowing?
We have been rowing in clouds.
Yeah, we can very fog.
Fog?
Yeah.
Couldn't see anything.
Is it permitted to row in a foggy atmosphere or in a foggy weather?
We don't know. We just
row.
We just row.
And
then and the coach tell us, return. We can't row.
We can't row. And
but this is dangerous.
Yes,
very dangerous.
Very dangerous. One time I fell in the water.
Thank God you have told me that. I'm not going to let my son go into this, even if he wants to.
Should have a try.
Should have a try in what? In rowing into the foggy weather? No, I don't think so. I think if you would say that to your family, they won't let you go.
They know.
They know.
Yeah.
We do have some naughty guys here, by the way, but I'm proud of them. And I hope that every Egyptian would know that there are nice guys, youth who are trying to prove themselves and to say that they do have the talent and they insist on going, they insist on practicing their favorite sport, and they are dreaming also about the future and about participating in Olympic events. Anything to say?
No.
If you want to say anything about your dreams or hopes.
You should have a try. You should try rowing. It's a nice game. It will build your body.
And your character. It will definitely build your character.
It had a great effect on our characters.
Self-confidence?
Yeah.
Self-confidence, commitment, time management, leadership.
Only 21 years old, but when they speak, you feel that there is such hope that those two examples are such two examples of the Egyptian youth who would really build the future of this country in the most proper and significant and unique way. Guys, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You're welcome.
After the short break, I'm going to be back with the third of the team of rowing we have here live in Nile TV International Studio, so don't go away and stay tuned. The video we were watching just now is that guy here live in our studio, Muhammad Saad Wasal, also one of the rowing champions we have in this very special episode of Score Sheet. Muhammad, hi.
Hi, hello.
As far as I know, that you were participating not only in national championships but also in African ones. Just let me about this. Let me know about this.
My name is Muhammad Saad. My first time to join national team was in 2012. Actually, it was in my first one is in Arabian Championship in Tunis.
Okay.
I got second in
silver medal, you mean?
Silver medal in single scull.
Wow.
Then I continue in African Champion after 1 month from Arabian Championship. African Champion in Alexandria.
The African Championship was in Alexandria? Was held in Alexandria?
Yeah.
Okay.
I became a bronze medal. But
is Councillor Khalid Zinedine still the head of the Egyptian, African and Arab Federations of Rowing?
Actually, yes.
Yeah, and I mean, whenever it comes to international championships and international players, I want all the time to ask about the role of the federations. I mean, do you have any problems with the federations, or do you want to tell them to do something in specific to take more care of this game or of this sport?
Our federation was not very good, actually.
Say it.
But we have to do more than good something to our players, because players do much more they can. But there is no respect to the players. This
is very sad to hear about. But you wanna, I mean, to solve this problem, is it the coaching bodies or the administrative bodies who should go and speak to them, or is it you who should go?
They should give us buy a new coaches, new equipments like boats, oars, rowing machines.
But Tar and Asim just told me that you had a Ukrainian coach for the national team.
Yeah,
for a while.
It's only one, and they bring him this photo because Rio de Janeiro Olympic 216.
Do we have any of our players who qualified to the Rio?
Not yet, not yet.
I mean, do we have a chance?
Yeah, in single skull, Nuruddin Hassanin, and in double sculls, Abdel Khali and Mustafa Fathi, and they have to join World Rowing Championship in August, 23 August next. In France. It was qualifications to Olympic Games, and we hope to do this.
We hope. I mean, according to your knowledge about the names you have just mentioned and about their performance and their level, do you think that we do have a chance?
I think in single scull we can do it, but double scull it was very hard and tough. There are many countries
participating in this event?
Yeah.
Let's speak a little bit about you. When have you started rowing?
I have started in 2011. My first Egypt national team, my first Egypt national championship was in 2012. I won it, gold medal.
Wow.
Then I entered national.
I mean, why you have been interested in the first place in rowing? I mean, do you have a friend, for example, who had asked you to join him in that, or you have read about it? How?
Actually, my brother told me you have to you can play rowing. I told him. Then I go to it.
And when you've been into the first session of training, do you think have you thought that it's going to be your favorite sport and you're going to continue?
Actually, from the first time I joined rowing, I think that is the best player I have ever yet.
Why?
It's amazing. I feel it. I love it. Actually, I had playing swimming, football, but actually I attracted to rowing.
But you know, it's not football. It's not tennis. I mean, it's not that popular. I mean, haven't you thought about joining another sport or another game? Because if you are going to be something in that, you are going to be that famous and people would know you? Or it's a hobby, more or less?
I love it. Actually, I love it simply. I found myself that I was.
You know why I'm asking this question, Mohammed? Because Tar and Asim told me that you wake up in the morning every day at 5 a.m. and you practice every day.
Yes.
Don't you think that this is very tough?
Actually, it is very tough. But when you love something, you can do it with you and with your heart. You love it, so you will use your heart. And
when you started rowing, have you thought that you're going to be a pro? I mean, you were going to participate in national and international events, or it came like that? Yeah, I mean, you went with the flow.
From the first time, I think that it will be the flow. Then I love it, and I want to be an Olympic champion, a world champion, and I do what I have to do. So.
And what about your studying? What about your college or your university? How do you organize your time?
It's fine, nothing worse.
I mean, what faculty you're in?
Arab Academy for Science and Technology.
Okay.
Engineering.
Engineering. Then it's also a tough studying, which needs time.
Yeah.
Meaning that you know how to organize your time between practicing your favorite sport and studying.
I wake up 5 a.m. Then I go to training. I finish at 8. Then I have to go to the college.
I'm asking this question because I want you just to look to the camera and tell every youth, every young man, what are you doing? How it's not that difficult. I mean, everyone can do this, can keep a healthy life, lead a healthy way of life, and in the same time do whatever you like, studying, having social life, friends, family, relatives, going out, practicing sports, everything. You have the camera.
I wake up 5 a.m. Then I go to training. I finish at 8, and I go to the college. I take my lectures and have my quizzes. Then I went to my home at 2 p.m. Actually, I take my lunch. After time I start in studying. Then I go to sleep at 10 to I can wake up at the next day at 5 a.m.
Meaning that you don't have a social life, meaning that you don't have friends, you don't go out?
No, I have friends. Actually, I have friends, but I used to go out to hanging out with my friends in Thursday and Friday.
And that's it. Meaning that you can do it and it's easy.
Yeah.
To whom it may concern, whenever you do have something in mind to achieve and when you have a target, you can do it. So do not have excuses that your studies are that tough or the hours of training are that exhausting. No, if you want, you will be able to do it. Your dreams and hopes, Mohammed.
My dream is to be an Olympic champion and an amazing and successful engineer. And I will...
And you have a model?
In rowing or...
rowing first.
Rowing, Mahid Drysdale, New Zealand. New Zealand rower. He is the best. Singer scholar.
May God bless his soul. Ali Ibrahim, if he was...
Rest in peace.
May he rest in peace. If he were here, he would be something. He was such a talented,
yes,
committed athlete or player. May God bless his soul.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for being with me here.
Thank you.
And I hope that I'm going to see all of you in other episodes of A Score Sheet, because whenever you do have such achievements, we are here to say congratulations, a tip of a hat. And this is our role, to focus on such achievements and stories of success.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mohammed.
Thank you.
Right after the short break, I'll be back with more. Stay tuned only on Nile TV International.